Y'all, what up, though? How y'all feeling? Everybody good? It's your man, your friend, and family member, Braylon Lee here, y'all. It is 9:01 on a Saturday night. You know what it is. It's time for some Love and Marriage Huntsville info, intel, tea, whatever you want to call it. Everything on this channel is alleged, and in my opinions, for entertainment purposes only. Once again, everything on this channel is alleged, and in my opinions, for entertainment purposes only. Once again, everything on this channel is alleged, and in my opinions, for entertainment purposes only. So listen, everybody. So we pick up with Melody and Marsau. So they are at this coffee shop, and basically it picks up from the last episode where Melody believes that Marsau doesn't want Tisha to be around this strong woman who will find her own strength to leave your manipulative, lying, actual social self. So, Marsau believes, or rather, Marsau wants Tisha and Melody to be in a good place. And Melody believes that his actions show different. Because Melody truly believes that, Marsau doesn't want Melody and Tisha to be in a good place because he just has a thing against women, right? So, also, she brought up that whenever it comes to Marsau being on social media, it's never a war with Tisha, it's always a war with him. And so they were battling back and forth between 2019 versus 2020. Marsau says that he feels that he can't share an opinion without being taken a jab. However, he does have an opinion. And then when it came to, the t-shirt business comment, he says that, the t-shirt business is just a trinket of how he feels about businesses who aren't doing anything when it comes to that area. And so Melody's like, really, that's another jab? And he was like, no, I sell t-shirts. And Melody was like, just admit that you're taking jabs. So Melody then asked, did y'all get paid for doing the expo? And Marsau was like, what point of that has anything to do with this conversation? And Melody says she was going to speak at the expo, not paid, but when it came to Melody, you all said that she doesn't have enough knowledge to speak, even though she did $1 million in a year. And Marsau then said it went bankrupt. So then Melody had to check Marsau once again and said that Melody went through a divorce. You ain't been through a divorce. You'll file for bankruptcy because your finances ain't right. And Melody said, I could have said I don't want to do a expo with people who got a $5 million lawsuit. And, Marsau said, I can respect that. Okay, sure you would have respected that. So, Marsau says that I don't know of all of what you do, Melody. And Melody said, that's a lie because you met me in 2014 and I had 5 years of entrepreneurship under my belt. And Melody still does property preservation. And Melody said that you did talk about my class on social media. And so Melody said, the fact that you're trying to downplay my business acumen and expertise is a disgrace. So, marketing and property preservation is businesses that Marsau values. And just because Marsau has an opinion doesn't mean it's not a jab. So Melody said, okay, with that being said, can we move forward that, if we have an opinion that is not a jab? Woo, y'all, there was so much to that scene. I gotta tell you, I lost it at the last episode when he said, and I quote, I don't have a high value or respect for e-commerce. And then Melody said, well, why are you in the business then? To make money. So basically you didn't believe in the greatest show on turf, really? So I just can't with Marsau. Like I feel like, and I've been talking with people about this because people have said, or asked me rather, when do you feel, Brandon, that this show is going to end? I feel like there are concluding storylines beginning to form for the final season, season 7. Now that's just my take, okay? That is just my take, because if we really think about all this, right? We got, Melody, she's got Nubian television that she paid for with cash, so it will be her moving on to doing Nubian TV and more of her businesses on top of businesses on top of businesses. Then, Martell finally, builds a house. He finally completes something and he's moved on completely with his life and not trying to be in someone else's life that he will never be a part of again, nor should he be a part of again. Then you got the Scolts. Maybe they might get out of their $5 million lawsuit, allegedly, just to cover us over here. So they may get out of that. Will Tisha divorce Marsau? Don't know. Stormy finally catches up with everything with Canvas Beauty, so that's the storyline. Kimmy's finally done with cancer treatments overall. There's no more appointments, for sure, because she said, in the season premiere that she just has cancer. She's just got treatments now to do. She's not going through any more appointments, but now she just has appointments to just follow up. So I feel like that storyline can conclude. And then of course Nell and Chris, definitely see good things for them, something big that they've been working on behind the scenes when it comes to fruition. So I do see a conclusion to this show coming very soon, but it will be up to to decide if that conclusion happens next season. But I feel like the cast at this point is just on cruise control with this show. Now they are bringing it this season. That's for damn sure, because I feel that the producers, the staff, the crew, Kingdom Reign Entertainment and OWN was like, oh, we're not doing our jobs, let's go do that. So the episodes have been giving. But I say all that to say this: I feel that when this show is over, this is going to be this was Marsau's only way to ever become anything in life, was this show. He doesn't have enough business acumen, expertise. He doesn't have enough of a soul to stand 10 toes down on him being his own person outside the show. That's just my take, because, like, whether you believe it or not, social capital is social capital. And y'all know I talk about social capital over here very often, thanks to Damon John's The Power of Broke book, where, social capital is, giving somebody a connection, a recommendation, liking, commenting, sharing, subscribing, pulling up to somebody's event and supporting them. There's so many different ways of support and social capital that I don't think Marsau recognizes that what he's doing is going to hurt him later on down the line, especially when it comes to women. Because let me tell you something, black women, they are more entrepreneurs in terms of black women than honestly any other race and culture. And so, listen, if there are deals that are not done because of Marsau's attitude, he can't complain about that. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I think Marsau doesn't have it in him to carry a brand outside of this show. I really don't. I think the only people I could see really carrying something outside of this show for real, I could see Kiki definitely carrying her own brand. I know that she is a professor, and I know she wants to do poetry, but I feel like Kiki could be doing speaking engagements about drug abuse and what she's went through to help people. So I definitely see Kiki building a brand. I could see Stormy, and Stormy's got a lot of work to do. But, this season, from the 4 episodes that we have seen so far, it seems like Stormy is gaining maybe a new fan base, maybe not a big fan base, but maybe enough people that she can turn over and turn a new leaf. But she has to continue on that path. She can't stray from it just because it may get uncomfortable. And then, of course, Melody is a whole brand. I can see Big Lou definitely doing some things on his own. So there are definitely people that can do things on their own. And Kimmy, my lord, I feel like Kimmy definitely could be a motivational speaker in terms of going through cancer. Robin Roberts, the legendary Robin Roberts, went through her bone marrow transplant, and she has always been inspirational. So I definitely see Kimmy having her own brand. So there's definitely a couple of people, and of course Chris as well, Chris Fletcher. So that's what I have to say on this. But that meeting just showed Marsau's true colors. He does not care about anyone here, there, or anywhere. He only cares about himself. And like I said, it's just everybody plays the fool sometimes, and there's no exception to the rule. And honestly, After that, I wouldn't say nothing else about e-commerce at all, because anytime you say, "Hey guys, go on my website," it's like, but you don't care about e-commerce. Why would I go to your website? So, like I said before, you cannot be upset with the fact that people on social media are talking about what you have done out in public. If you don't want to be talked about, don't put yourself on at Saturdays at 8, 7 Central, only here, hashtag on keeping it real. This has been another edition of Brainley's Virtual Tour Pit Stop. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. One love, much love, all love. Bye, bye, everybody.